All right. Says I'm live, but the frames, oh, there we go. Frames per second is now above 20. Okay, cool. Let me go to my, what's wrong with my phone? There we go. It says I'm live. I'm sure I have a volume problem here. There we go. So now, let's get this craft in the air, shall we?
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
In the eastern sky. Survey says clouds. All right. We can live with clouds. 255 feet. Stopping at 321. I'm going to go find my coffee cup. I know right where it is. Hope everyone is having a great Saturday. Somehow, my cable got wrapped around my tripod. Okay. Problem resolved. We got nobody in the chat, but 2 people watching, so I guess we're live. There's been an announcement of some sort. Hey, there's Mr. Drone Bum. Woohoo! It's my best. Yeah, so it's a cloudy sky, Mr. Bum. But we may see some color. You had mostly cloudy, and we saw some amazing color from you. What we're not going to see here, I can assure you, is a silver-top train. Nobody, yeah. Hey, Darren, welcome. YouTube announcements have been crazy lately, people say, so. And I know I've suffered from lack of announcement, so perhaps, who knows? Maybe people are just busy with other things too. Cannot blame them for that, nor would I try. So let's take a look at the traffic on Georgia 54. It's actually about the same as normal for a Saturday morning, 7:20 a.m. You know, it's kind of lazy around here. We have our traffic times, but this is not one of them. Well, that was pretty exciting. What do we do now? So we have a sunrise scheduled for 10 minutes from now. That's the eastern sky. So let's see if we can go over to my favorite steeple. That road right there that you're looking at that cuts up toward the top of the screen there, that's Ebenezer Road. Scrooge lives there. I probably can't make it out to this steeple, but we're going to try. I'm going to go on up to maximum altitude here, 387, I think it is. We're at 383, good enough. And let's see if we can make it out to that steeple. I don't think so. I just like the design of this building, I really do. Hey, Michael Blade, thanks for joining. I think the leaves are going to stop me doing this, but maybe not. Wasn't too long ago, folks, that this area over here to the left on the Ebenezer Road had no houses. I mean, it was less than 8 months ago. No houses over there. And now they have these, I guess it's only 4. That's progress, I guess. Anyway. So yeah, I like the steeple on this. I used to go over there from time to time and practice orbits. And I guess we're learning where everybody learned to orbit to some extent. I don't know if I can successfully pull one off because it's like I said, I have all those leaves between me and that building. But we're going to try here. From very high up in the sky. Come on. What's wrong with it? Now see, now it will yaw. It wasn't yawing a moment ago. All right, so who's joined? Who's joined? We have Michael Blade. Welcome. Darren. Peter Carroll. All right. We got a nice house, but a friendly one. Boy, that's just pretty bad there. Come on, you can do an orbit. Looks like that's about the best you're gonna get. I don't have, yeah, I've lost it. Weak signal, adjust antenna, avoid signal block. Let's bring her back home, folks. She doesn't want to play. She's not interested in playing. Ooh, man, that yaw. I hope. She doesn't want to play. That's okay. We're going to put the camera up so that there will be no traffic on that road. That's the trick other people use. It works for me too. See, there was no traffic at all. I really like this this red barn here. I remember when he built that. This man collects special cars, and that's what's in that building. So, pretty cool. This is my road. Say hello to Oak Ridge Drive. And if we go on down Oak Ridge Drive, where there is no traffic, we're going to stay to the across the road from my house. Drone just went by. I don't know if you heard that, but there's a lake out here, not very far. Isn't this exciting stuff? Hey, while I'm doing this, if anybody has song suggestion, I'm taking suggestions. I've never actually gone out to this lake because there's I don't know how one would get there, actually. I have no idea what roads would take me to that. There I go losing signal again. So, just so many trees around here. That's pretty in the fall time, I'll tell you that. Wendell, welcome. Welcome. We're just taking a look at the neighborhood here. First we went to the All Saints Church because I like its steeple. And now we're at a lake at the end of my road. And if we make a a Roger like that and head out about something like this, maybe a little bit more to the right like this, but I don't see it. So this is my neighborhood, folks. Spring is starting to wake things up. So Chris, welcome, Drone Life RC. Nice to see you guys. I'm just going to bring it back home. There's not much to see out here. But we're going to bring it back home, then we're going to take a look at the eastern sky, which actually you just saw the eastern sky. I didn't point it out to you, but that's directly home. And I'm in tripod mode. Oh my goodness, let's go to sports mode. Not allowed. It said sports mode was not allowed for some reason. I can't. Let's see, what's it say? Not allowed to change aircraft mode. If needed, enable it in main controller settings. Oh, I've never even enabled a sports mode. Isn't that crazy? Not something that I use. Mason! Howdy, my friend. So when we get closer to home, we're about 200 feet away. 500, sorry. 200 feet up. I hear it. 140, 20, 50 feet. Should be, that says 18 feet, basically right above me. Anyway, that's the western sky. What is wrong with my camera settings? Let's, oh my goodness, it's +3. I did that for an evening live stream that I had going on. Now that's +0.7. Anyway, that's a little bit better. Returning to the sky here. This is, we're about to point north. That's north. That's my road right there on the bottom. Oak Ridge Drive. And that, I'm afraid, my friends, is our eastern sky. A little bit south of east. All right, so what's going on in the chats? Let's see. Good time for me to find out. It is pretty around here. I like it here. Oh, hi. Hi, honey. Okay. Russell, welcome. Yeah, I'm happy Mrs. Bum was feeling better too. Is anybody else getting buffering from time to time? I am, for sure. So let's see here. Good morning, Don Davis. Mrs. Bum. There's Chris again. You don't even have leaves yet. Wow, I'm surprised. Philly Drone Life says, wink, wink. Good morning, Dennis and chat. Wink, wink. Okay. I'm not a good chat reader, so I probably missed a lot between those two. I'm buffering again. Is anybody else buffering? Oh, yes, a little buffering, Wendell says. So, all right. So all we have around here is today. And I was zoomed in to 48 millimeters. I got to get this thing out of 4K mode, but I'm afraid if I change it now, it'll mess up my live stream, and I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll do that when thank you, Peter. Maybe, oh, did I say hi, Peter? Hi, Peter. Maybe I'll do that when I get closer to low battery and time for a battery swap, if we're going to do that. So, not sure there's a good reason for a battery swap today. Yeah, great clouds, aren't they? They are great clouds when they don't drop water. Any cloud that doesn't drop water is a great cloud. Rain where? Rain where you are, Chris, Hope? Okay, yeah, rain where you are. All right, so you're not going up after me. And I haven't seen Les, Exploration Obsession, or Fly Natural in the house. So I think after this will be, if we could learn how to talk, Coffee with Rodney. So what is everybody doing on their Saturday today? We had a little bit of, when did we had so much rain this year. Incredible. I'm still holding out for hope of something interesting in the sky here. Let's look up. Those clouds are moving pretty fast. That craft is sitting still. It's 22 feet away from me, and it's still 22 feet away from me. So those clouds are really, really hauling. Looks like they're carrying dark stuff with them too. I don't care for that. I'm taking a break from working on my Wednesday show. Back at it tomorrow. Ha. There's always hope when Chris is around. And Chris is around, so there you go. Any song requests? Twisted Sister? No, I'm sorry. Motley Crue. I don't know any of those. I'm just being silly. Chris is very round, so there's always hope. Hey, Mel, 400 AGL. What's your weather like, sir? AC/DC. There you go. Black Sabbath. I know how to say the names of those bands. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. See, he was in a bind because he was way behind. He was looking to make a deal. He came upon this young man sawing on the fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you." Boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're going to regret. I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, because the devil's loose in Georgia and hell's broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul." I'm sorry I can't do that fiddle part. It gives me a chance to breathe, though. Let's see. Devil said, "I'm going to start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips. He rosined up his bow. And he pulled that bow across the fiddle, and it made an evil hiss. And a band of demons joined in, and it sounded just like this. Yeah, I've messed that up. When the devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son. But sit down on that chair right there and let me show you how it's done." I don't know. That's more than I thought I knew of that song. Do, 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 do. Boy, I wish I could play fiddle. That'd be good. Best I could do, drone bomb, sorry. When the devil finished, Johnny said, "You're pretty good, old son, but sit down on that stump right there. Let me show you how it's done. Fire in the mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Picking out chicken in the barnyard, pecking out seeds." I don't know. Best I can do. Any Dean Martin? Going back to Houston, Houston, Houston. Let me see. What was that great love song he did? Oh, Siri, go away. You check it out. What's Mason up to? Still thinking about Dean Martin. What's the one about pizza? Oh, come on. Anything, love lady. Anything. Got me on the spot. Do 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 do. Ha. Yes, Drone Bum. Excellent show this morning. Excellent, excellent. When the sun meets the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's what I was trying to think of, but I don't know the song, Wendell. Sorry.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
We're bringing the craft down.
Go home.
I have no deadline against which to cancel return to home. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm on my own here. Tee-hee, tee-hee, I can do as I please. Hello, everyone. Hush.
Landing.
All right, I have spare batteries here. One moment. Excuse me while I whip this out. Power.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
It looks like we might have survived. What's going on? Why didn't the craft take off? There it goes.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Some white trees. That's my backyard. That's a dogwood tree. My neighbor has a dogwood tree there too. So, spring's on its way, folks, I promise you. All right, so we're pointed mostly south. We got a little color in the sky over here. I'm going to keep it mostly south because that's where the color is. And we are at 230 feet climbing. You know I'm climbing, you can see that. 330. All right, so far we're a bust on Dennis providing good entertainment. We'll just wait here. Yeah, you do that. I appreciate that. Ain't that a kick in the head? You posted that when? I'm not getting these announcements, Wendell. I'll check my settings after this to make sure, but when the sun meets the sky like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Well, Mr. Bum, I have a question for you, sir. Do you think we should reveal our project or wait another week? You know the status. So you tell me, wait or do it. And we'll make a decision based on what you have to say. I can smell that stimulus money being printed. Yeah, doesn't smell very good to me. But I was going to keep politics out of this show. Still intend to do that. Yeah, let's do a reveal. Why not? We're not going to reveal a son, so Paul and I have been, well, Paul's been my audience. I've been working on something. And since we can't bring you the real thing, we'll talk like the real thing is here. We're going to do a little bit of ukulele. Now keep in mind, and this is not a bragging factor. Believe me, I'm not into that. Keep in mind, I've been playing ukulele now for less than 2 months. All right, so, and my reason for saying that is that this is not by any means going to be
landing
perfect. Not even close. But if I don't do it, I'll keep finding excuses not to. So there you go. All right, so if I ever get this right, Mr. Bum tells me this will be our theme song. Coffee's good. I'm going to try standing. I rarely sit down. Anyway, but so it goes down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. That's called the island strum on ukulele, and you hear that in songs like all the Bob Marley stuff and Hawaiian stuff a lot, which is where it gets its name, island strum. But anyway, you probably don't expect it here. Here we go. I'm off to a bad start. It gets better. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say, I'm shaking like a leaf. It's all right. Little darling, I see the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. I need to get over this. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I see that ice is slowly melting, melting. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I say, it's all right. Okay, I messed it up, but there you go. There you go. So, we don't have the sun. Sorry. Where's my coffee? I am so sorry that didn't come out nearly as well as it did when I recorded it. I do that on an almost weekly basis, so Drone Bum can assess my progress. Anyway, all right, what's going on in the chats? Jump in the water's fine. Yeah, well. I didn't print this one, Drone Bum. I bought this one. This is a Cordoba. I would love to have a nice tenor uke. This is a hello. This is a soprano. Sorry, this is a concert. There's a soprano which is smaller, and that's the kind that I printed. By the way, I'm about 10:30 today. I should have a new uke that I designed, completed printing. So. I'm anxious to put that one together. But anyway, yeah, I bought this one, Drone Bum, but thanks. Thanks. Yeah, so I really messed. Here comes the rain. Hey, Mel. Live concert. So, speaking of live concert, and again, I am not looking for praise. This is not what I'm about. Mental pause, that's right. Thanks, Mason. I think this is too slow, especially if it's complete. I've been working on this, and I think some people know that I have for a while. I've been working on words of this, but it's such a slow song. You need all the flutes and all the other instrumentation in the background, but I might as well do this, right? There's nobody here, but nobody going to follow me, so. I have to get it in my head and get over my nervousness. Maybe sit down. Maybe sit down. Is that about right? We need to put the camera down somewhat. Where's my remote control? All right. We'll sit right in. We'll put Chumeen right there next to me. Right there next to me. Anyway. So I've been working on this. Now I can't see the chats at all. That's no good. That's no good. You see, I'm delayed. I'm actually, my mind is scrambling trying to think of the words I came up with for this. This is a little known Led Zeppelin tune. Nobody's ever heard this tune before, I'm sure. It was on their little known album called Zeppelin 4. Yep, I'm among friends, that's a fact. And I am so grateful for that. Anyway, just, that works. Oh no, I'm covering up Too Mean. Don't tell her. Anyway, I think it's too slow and drawn out. Tell me what you think. There's a man who flies drones up above all our homes, and he's studying for part 107. If he gets it, he's sure lots of jobs. If he gets it, he's sure lots of jobs he'll secure. Maybe bring him out of his recession. Ooh, ooh, and he's studying for part 107. When he got his first drone, crashed at sea, that one's gone. So he knew that he must get another. Now he flies with success, FPV, GPS. He'd fly fixed wing if he had his druthers. Anyway, that seems so drawn out to me, and that's not even gotten to the part where it gets really interesting. So I don't know if I'm going to work on it much more. But there's one line I'm really proud of from the second part, and this is the only part that's all I have except for one more thing that I'm proud of. Anyway, in the second part. If there's one thing that makes his brain snap, it's those air maps. Those things were never meant for humans, or it could be those things were never meant for laymen, I'm not sure. But anyway, I like that. If there was one thing that makes his brain snap, it's those air maps. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. There it is. All right, folks, I'm not going to make you suffer through this anymore. Thank you so much for being here. How can you not love this? Oh, thanks. Thanks. Lighter and swaying left. Stairway to heaven. Yeah, I didn't sit on the Rodney Bell cup. My chat seems to have, not my chat, my stream seems to have, oh there, no, I'm moving now. All right, I'm just boring. Tough noodles, Dennis, praise is deserved. Anyway, that song, way drawn out, don't you think? It's just so da 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 da. It's really beautiful, especially when it's done right. But I don't know, so slow. I'm glad you like it. Anyway, the the tune, the song, if I ever finish it, it would be like 4 minutes or something crazy. I think the Stairway to Heaven song is like 7 minutes long, isn't it? Anyway, enough of that. I don't have much else. I haven't learned. I was studying the ukulele part. Somebody asked me to sing "Morning Has Broken." I might have to get the words for it. Let's see if I can get through it. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the word. And when I say studying ukulele, it's not that incredible Cat Stevens part, but anyway. Sweet the rain's new fall on sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. If you want to hear it, I'll go get the words. They're very, very 7 minutes to heaven. They're very. It's a great song. I learned that Stairway to Heaven. I learned that Morning Has Broken is actually a hymn that was written back in 1931 by, I think, a woman, but anyway, by someone, and it was very popular actually in the UK. But then when Cat Stevens did it in 1971, it became significantly more popular. Yeah, I'm going to get the words because it's worth it. So, somebody watched my Rodney Bell. In fact, it needs a refill. I'm going to take you with me. Did we survive? That's the same as a battery change. I pulled the plug. I should know better. All right. It looks like we survived. Yeah, we did. I'll be right back. This is my ukulele study book. I've hit almost every one of these songs at least once in the past 2 months. But anyway, sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Morning has broken. I have the chords here. Morning has broken, D minor, like the first morning. favorite, E minor. Slow and like the first bird, praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. There we go. So folks, thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I didn't make coffee. This is great. Coffee with Rodney is next, unless 400 AGL wants to fly. I asked the question and didn't pay attention to the chats to see what the answer was. Mel, 400 AGL, are you going to fly, bud? Abbey Lane, what road? Huh? Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. We see the banker sitting waiting for a trim. Hey, Mark, you want me to do it again? Let's see what others I have. I don't know many that well. Amazing Grace. Can I get through that? C, C7, F. Actually, I like the fourth arrangement better. I have 4 arrangements for Amazing Grace. C, C7, C7, C7. Oh, I remember C7. F. Let's try this. Amazing Grace. How, I can't read this, sweet F. The sound that saved a wretch like me. G7. That doesn't sound right. I'm singing it wrong. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I can't fly due to weather, but thanks for asking. Okay, all right. Hey, thanks everyone for joining. Coffee with Rodney is next. I really appreciate you being here, and you're a great sounding board, so thank you for that. Plus you lift my ego so much. Anyway, some things don't lift my egos. This is one of them. All right, folks. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye for now.